Hello everyone, it's that time of year again. We are here with Victor to watch the IAPLC results live once again.
Super excited. We only have just 2 minutes to start the stream from
Yes.
Japan. So we'll be short and we'll jump to the stream immediately.
First of all, we have a huge thank you to ADA to actually let us use the footage and the pictures to show you, and it's an honor for us to be here and comment on your tanks.
Yeah, we have several new things this year. First of all, we will see the results just now. Actually, we'll see live from Japan what is the real ranking and who is the winner of the contest. We have new judges this year. The judges was there for 20 years for the contest, and there's a big kind of like generational change.
Hopefully the top rankings are gonna change a bit from what we're used to in the past few years. We always see the favorite tanks of each judge. It's always been very different, so it wasn't unusual to see a rank 80 something aquarium with being marked as the favorite of one judge. So this is going to change a lot in this year's contest, probably. Actually, one of our very good friends, Adam Pascella, is a judge. Unlike last year, it's not just the two of us. We have Balázs in the back. Please welcome him as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IAPLC 2021, the International Aquatic Plants Layout Contest. This year, in 2021, we have new works, we have a new winner, or an old winner coming back, we don't know yet. We'll see. I'll be helping you to comment this very, very prestigious event in the aquascaping world.
We expect to see kind of probably more traditional layout this year. This started 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's interesting every year to see the balance of craziness and nature. It's a tricky field.
皆様のあふれる創作意欲により新たなる水草レイアウト時代が築かれ、その方向が自然と人間がよりよく共存共栄できる未来となるよう願っております。それでは全世界の YouTube ライブをご覧の皆様、 IAPLC2021 ランキング発表を一緒に楽しみましょう。
Very touching words from Ms. Amano. Unfortunately, the inventor of the IAPLC, Mr. Takashi Amano, is no longer with us, but his wife and his really professional and good team are still helping us with the organizing of this great contest. The winning prize of this contest, the grand prize, is 1 million Japanese yen, which is about 7,700 euros, so almost 8,000 euros, which is a great aquarium budget, right?
Actually, the live stream itself is only for the top 127 rankings. So all the rest you're going to probably see, I don't know, a few hours after the live event. The full result list is going to be out. IAPLC had over 2,000 entries this year, so I think it was a record.
As usually, the best aquarium can receive an extra points from each judge. 50 points for the recreation of the nature habitat of the fish, 10 points long-term maintenance, 10 points creation technical skills, 10 points originality, 10 points for the presentation of the natural atmosphere, 10 points for the overall composition and panting balance. Before the pre-COVID time, the contest always had a big event for this ranking ceremony, and this was in Japan.
Now about the judges, very quickly, we have Adam Pascella from Poland, we have Adif Sayanrai from India, we have Albert Connolly from USA, André Longarso from Brazil, Jire Allen, sorry if I don't pronounce it right, from France, we have Zhang Dangdao from China, from Germany, Oliver Mengeldocht, Shogo Yamaguchi from Japan. One of the old judges is still here, Yufa Huang from Chinese Taipei, and Yusuke Homa from Japan. Now the winning works. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 100 live resumes.
Starting with a more traditional layout, I can say that.
Yes, you can see
Less
from
of
the going,
a diorama.
Number 99, Japan. Also a traditional one with beautiful reds.
It's insane to see the level of plant health in these aquariums.
From Poland, the Failing World. This is Tommy's style.
Yes.
And this is a small tank actually.
Yes,
That's
it's
a
a
60p, yeah. We see a trending change in the colors. What you see in these vivid reds are kind of like a change of the lighting technology.
Yes, and we have more and more background lightings in these tanks.
Singapore, number 93.
With a waterfall in the back. It's quite interesting.
A 90p. It's again not so common. You can see more landscape layouts.
Serbia, 91.
And another 90p. So far, none of the diorama nonsense. It's only nature.
Don't say nonsense, Tommy.
No, I love diorama.
Poland, Michal Adamek. I can see the planting style is, you have a bulky structure, you have like bigger patches of plants everywhere. So you have strong layouts with conventional style planting.
So far, we don't see too much diversity of the tanks. But now that's different from the rest with the mountains in the back and lots of shadows. Everyone is learning from Josh Sims.
Don't forget that all these tanks can be seen on the IAPLC website. We're gonna put that in the description.
Almost every tank has a very deep red plant group.
So everyone wants these new LEDs which you can achieve very deep reds with. It was a lot more difficult a few years ago to achieve these colors.
Carlos Souza, Brazil, almost completely green,
Yes.
which is against the Brazilian style, if I can say that.
So everyone arrived to the Brazilian style and now the Brazilians going away. And even in Iwagumi tanks, it's not about the crazy layouts. We can see that the contestants are also realizing that the contest is going this way probably,
Yeah.
Going away from the crazy stuff.
Very, very impactful layout with the use of the, that's probably Cyprus Helfery in the background.
A 60 centimeter tank. So again, going back to these sizes, many people afraid to enter to the contest with a smaller aquarium.
But I would say this is a change as well. People were right to be afraid to enter with small tanks because they usually didn't get too high rankings. So far, I think we see a better balance of rock and wood tanks. We are always against these very similar lines in the tank, but if you have a lot, it can come together.
You can see the supporter shops right now, and Green Aqua is proud to be supporting IAPLC.
It's a bit embarrassing, but I think this year we forgot to send a photo for the support shop, so we are not there.
So the second batch is coming, which goes up to 27, the top 27.
This is also something we see more and more of, using rocks to just basically build a structure, not really showing the rock in the scape.
Oh, look at that formation of cliffs that will lead your eye towards the back, and look at the detail on that path in the middle.
Different way of using red plants. I like this more when you just complement the tank with a few bits of red. Finally, some lotus. I love it.
Works really well with this mossy.
Yeah. We're clearly getting into the tanks that are more committed, that are more difficult to keep the same shape.
Forest in the wind, congratulations, Pavel.
Well done. Very nice use of the space.
Another strong layout with a strong use of hardscape. Look at Stephen Chong. Congratulations, my friend.
Again, with a shocking scape, just like last year.
Look at that vortex kind of looking scape. This was a best aquarium with one of the judges.
Yes, there's a lot of traditional sized tanks now. We used to see much more of these crazy deep, 60, even 70 deep tanks. Wow.
Luca Galarraga's tank from Brazil. Really looking forward to have him at Green Aqua someday. Congratulations, Luca. Philippines at place 28 with the bridge built of wood. And now we move to the top 27. Rocks covered with moss, beautifully It's a very green tank.
Beautifully mimicking the algae growth on wood, on rock that would happen in a stream.
A beautiful tank from Vietnam at place 26. You have nice depth, you have good use of space. These lines will open towards us and that will create a very nice perspective. You can see that all these lines are connected together and lead the eye towards the middle of the tank.
It's very interesting that spot of light in the background that's coming down from the top that really gives a lot more depth to the tank.
A classic Amano style layout with the curtain in the back.
Red stems in the background, what a surprise. Pinnatifida in the foreground. Again, we have a nice use of wood.
It's interesting to see that a lot of people are using these stem plants closed up, which happens when the lights are turned off, and then you turn them on, they still keep that way for a few minutes. But you have to be quick to take the photo to have them in that state.
Then we move to place 16. Grégoire Wolinski, one of the previous winners of IAPLC, a very, very talented aquascaper, has built a gorgeous Iwagumi layout, diorama style.
Look at the water in the front.
Yes, there's a river going through.
So that's a diorama, but one of the best.
Beautiful classic style layout with overhanging roots from the trees, a lot of dark space, good use of space all over.
Very unique tank size. It's 130 by 65 by 55. I'm curious if it was decided to be that size or that was the space available.
To place number 10, that goes to Javier Lacuna from Mexico.
We have a club that is Aquascaping Club Mexico.
Number 9 goes to Brazil.
And it's only an 80 tank. That's it for going with small ones.
And then number 8 goes to Efran Sequeira from Spain.
I have the feeling that the wood piece going across the front, it's huge. It's like I would be standing in a forest.
Bronze prize goes to Juan Pucades, Spain. Congratulations, Juan. I'm so glad that you got into this and you got the bronze prize this year. Well deserved, mate. So looking forward to have you at Green Aqua in the future. Look at that beautiful, beautiful tank. Look at the reds. Look at the beautiful, lush green Monte Carlo overhanging these beautiful dragon stones everywhere. Look at that heart-shaped element in the middle at the bottom. Place number 6, Josh Sim, another friend of ours. A great, beautiful tank with beautiful use of mosses, ferns, stem plants in the background.
It's going back to his original style, I can say that.
Place number 5 goes to Philippines, Matthew Israel Manes.
The structure itself is a very weird twist towards the back. That's really interesting.
And the silver goes to world ranking number 4. So excited. Thailand. Look at the use of this beautiful midground. And then look at that natural background as well. World ranking number 3 goes to another Malaysian aquascaper, Shan Hee Boon. Very nice use of space with the path leading the eye towards the back, curving and getting lost in the vegetation there. Nice reflections at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, the gold prize. Vietnam, congratulations, beautiful use of wood, a nice use of detail with the smaller wood pieces towards the back. A really cool midground, again, well deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the IAPLC 2021 goes to Indonesian Yoyo Prayogi. Look at that tank. Look at the beautiful use of the big wood in the middle. It looks like Amanos tree from the Sado forest. And then it got obviously the best aquarium with one of the judges. a total score of 1600. And with that, from my side, we're concluding the 2021 IPLC award-winning ceremony. We are so sad that we couldn't be there. We're so looking forward to next year's winners. Do not forget that you can be one of them and you can send your works to the IAPLC. And with that, I'm going to give back the word to the guys because I'm sure that they have a lot to tell us about this year's works, about where IAPLC is going.
We've discussed in the beginning that going back to nature style, what I see is we're going to natural landscapes actually.
I think the hobbies demanded these kind of changes. The top works was just so complex, so detailed, so diorama focused in the past that they received probably a lot of critics. In my personal opinion, I'm missing those type of work because seeing the super creative skills with all these technical skills on these layouts just elevated the hobby to the next level. But changing the contest a bit, bringing in more classy layouts will reach a wider audience. So more people will feel that they can do this. So it's interesting. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment below. Changes are good or the kind of like previous era was better?
As a contestant, it's a very good challenge to try and build something different. As you can see from Josh Sims' work, for example, he's done something very different from what he's used to, and yeah, he got a very good result again. Thank you for joining us for all this. If you haven't seen it yet, the live stream is actually available later on as well, so go check it out to see all the things. Check out the IAPLC website for all the photos and all the detailed information.
If you're interested about the contest, please check out our previous videos with Josh Sim. We had a great video with Fukada-san. We also been in Japan. So check out those videos because you get more inspiration and more guidance how to enter to the contest and how to get competent with the rest of the community. So I highly recommend that.
Yes, and there's not much left. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
And now that we're at the end, welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. We forgot about that.